Do you ever worry about the security of your iPhone, especially if it gets stolen? You're not alone. iPhone security has always been a topic of concern for many, with fears ranging from data theft to privacy invasion. But here's a silver lining. Apple is about to roll out a new security feature that could potentially alleviate these worries. It's called the Stolen Device Protection feature, and it's part of the upcoming iOS 17.3 update. This update is expected to hit our devices in the middle of January, unless there's an unexpected bug fix release beforehand. This feature promises an extra layer of security, a much-needed shield against thieves who have somehow managed to get their hands on your passcode. It's indeed a step in the right direction to make our iPhones less vulnerable. So let's dive into what this new feature is all about. Opening, the Stolen Device Protection was a surprise discovery in the first developer and public betas for iOS 17.3. The world of tech is always full of surprises, and the unveiling of the Stolen Device Protection feature was no exception. First spotted in the initial developer and public betas for what is to be iOS 17.3, this feature's introduction stirred quite a buzz in the tech community. It all started when eagle-eyed beta testers noticed something new under their iPhone settings. A feature named Stolen Device Protection had suddenly appeared. The name itself was enough to spark curiosity, but its description was what really got the conversation going. In an era where our smartphones are not just communication devices, but gateways to our personal, financial, and professional lives, security is paramount. The new feature promised to add an extra layer of security specifically designed to combat the threat of thieves who have somehow managed to get hold of your passcode. The initial reactions to this discovery were a mix of excitement and intrigue. Tech enthusiasts and everyday iPhone users alike were thrilled at the prospect of additional security. After all, who wouldn't appreciate an extra line of defense against potential thieves? Yet, alongside the excitement was a sense of intrigue, a curiosity over how this new feature would work. Would it be a game changer or just another line in the long list of iPhone features? The tech community was abuzz with speculation and anticipation. This discovery was a testament to Apple's continuous efforts to prioritize user security. With the Stolen Device Protection, they've once again proven their commitment to keeping their users' data safe and secure. Closing. Now that we know what this feature is, let's talk about how it works. So, how does this new feature work to protect your iPhone? The Stolen Device Protection. A clever innovation indeed. It's designed to add an extra layer of security that's all about making your device a hard nut to crack, even for the most seasoned of thieves. Here's how it works. The Stolen Device Protection requires Face ID or Touch ID authentication for certain actions. Imagine this. You or your hypothetical thief wants to view passkeys or erase content. In the past, you could simply fall back on passcode entry to make these changes. Not anymore. With this new feature, you'll need to authenticate using Face ID or Touch ID. This means that even if a thief has your passcode, they won't be able to make these changes without your unique biometric data. Now let's talk about changing the Apple ID password, a crucial action that could give a thief full control over your device. Here's where the Stolen Device Protection really shines. The feature introduces a security delay, but only when the phone is in an unfamiliar location. After authenticating with your Face ID or Touch ID, there's a 1-hour wait, after which you must authenticate with biometrics again. This delay also applies if someone tries to add a new Face ID or turn off Find My iPhone. This security delay is a game changer. It's designed to prevent hasty actions that could compromise your device's security, buying you some extra time to potentially recover your phone. It's like a digital watchdog keeping an eye on your device when it's out of your hands. But what happens if the phone is in a familiar place like your home or work? Good question. We'll delve into that in the next scene. Tune in to discover how your iPhone's location influences the Stolen Device Protection feature. Interestingly, the 1-hour security delay does not apply if the phone is in a familiar location. Now you might be wondering, what exactly does that mean? Well, it's as simple as it sounds. If your phone recognizes that it's in a place you frequently visit, like your home or your workplace, it won't trigger the 1-hour delay. This is a smart move by Apple, as it adds a layer of convenience to the security feature. It means that you won't have to wait an hour to make changes to your phone while you're in the comfort of your own home. But if your device gets stolen and the thief tries to change settings from an unrecognized location, the 1-hour delay will kick in. It's a fine balance between security and usability, and it shows that Apple is thinking about the user experience as much as they're thinking about security. Remember, this feature is opt-in, so you need to choose to use it. While we wait for this feature to be released, there are some precautions you can take. First, you might want to consider creating a complex passcode. Combining letters and numbers can make it harder for someone to guess or spot it over your shoulder. Remember, your passcode is the key to your digital kingdom. Treat it as such. Never give it out, not even to someone you trust. Another smart move is to ensure there are no hints or clues to your passwords within any of your apps. This includes not jotting them down in your Notes app or any other place that's easily accessible. If you must write them down, make sure you lock that note or find a secure password manager to store them. Also, be aware of your surroundings when unlocking your phone. Thieves are crafty and might just be waiting for you to slip up, so always be cautious, especially in crowded places. These precautions can help protect your iPhone until the new feature becomes available. Stay secure, folks. Let's wrap up what we've learned about the upcoming stolen device protection feature. This innovative tool is set to be a game changer in the realm of smartphone security, designed to safeguard our iPhones from crafty thieves who manage to get their hands on our passcodes. It was spotted in the developer and public betas for iOS 17.3, catching everyone by surprise. This feature is Apple's response to the growing concern for iPhone security, adding another layer of protection to keep your personal information and data safe. The stolen device protection feature operates by requiring Face ID or Touch ID authentication for actions like viewing passkeys and erasing content. Unlike current security measures, simply knowing the passcode won't be enough to make these changes, making it harder for thieves to access your phone. Moreover, it incorporates a smart security delay when changing the Apple ID password or adding a new Face ID. If your phone happens to be in an unfamiliar location, you'll need to authenticate with biometrics, wait for an hour, and then authenticate again. This delay won't apply if your phone is in a familiar place, like your home or office. Remember, though, that this feature is opt-in. It will only work if you choose to activate it. If you decide not to, your iPhone's security will remain as it is now. Before the release of this feature, it's crucial to take some precautions. Make your passcode harder to spot by combining letters and numbers. Never share your passcode, and ensure there are no clues to passwords in any of your apps. You can also lock individual items in the Notes app and set a separate password for it. This upcoming feature, Stolen Device Protection, is the headliner of the iOS 17.3 release, and it's expected to significantly enhance iPhone security. It's compatible with all iPhones from the iPhone XS onwards, provided they have been updated to iOS 17 and the user activates it. Stay tuned for the release of iOS 17.3 and remember to opt in to use the Stolen Device Protection feature. Stay safe and secure with your iPhone.